Hi folks, today we're going to have a look at a couple of headlights, both by Thrunite, the TH10 version 2 and the TH30. They're both of a similar form factor, a single 18650 battery to run both, similar dimensions, slightly cosmetic difference there with the knurling. They both come with the standard Thrunite 3100 mAh battery. They both come with, let me just root in this box here, so the charging lead, couple of spare O-rings, the spare battery, USB charging cover, the clip there that we can remove the lamp from this housing. There are any rubber things that hold them in place, and we can pop the clip on and use it as an everyday carry type torch or work type torch if you wish. And they both come with a spare mounting bracket. But what is the difference? And if we have a close look, bring them both up to the camera there, we can see the 30. This is 30, the bottom one. Has an orange peel type reflector, and that's a Cree XHP70 LED in there, whereas the TH10 version 2 has a smooth reflector, and that's a Cree XHP35. That tells me straight away, and we'll have a look later on, that these two are going to perform completely differently. So we'll have a quick look at the specs, and we'll look at the TH30 first. We have a turbo mode of 3350 lumens. That's very impressive. 1.5 minutes plus 103 minutes. I mean, an XHP70 in a sort of head that size, it's going to get hot quickly. Hence the step down. The high mode is 1275 lumens for 90 minutes. Medium 352. Medium low 130. Yeah. Beam distance 155 meters. Peak beam intensity 6550 candela. That's the intensity of the beam. I've waffled on about that enough in previous videos, so I'm not going to go on about it anymore. The impact resistant 1.5 meters and IPX8 standard to 2 meters. So let's jump over to the TH10 then. Smooth reflector, yeah. Turbo 2100, so quite a step down from the 3350 of the TH30. 2 minutes runtime on turbo, then 73 minutes. All the rest are pretty similar. So your high mode at 1100 is pretty similar to the high mode of 1275 on the TH30. But your clue is here, the peak beam intensity 23,600 versus 6,550. This is a throw-in headlight. So on paper you'd be forgiven. You'd look at the turbo mode, wouldn't you? Say, 2100 lumens versus 3350 lumens. The TH30 is better. That is the important thing to look at on this particular torch versus that, the 6550. In terms of operation, they're both the same. It's a one-click on and a one-click off. In the on mode, you hold it and it will cycle through its modes, apart from strobe, turbo, and SAS. SOS, beg your pardon, SAS. If you want to go into turbo mode, it's a double click into turbo. That highlights probably the only thing I don't like about this torch is, don't put the blinky mode in the group, please, Thrunite. What on earth were you thinking? If we want the blinkies, we'll have those in a different way. We don't want the blinkies in amongst the group that we would use through normal use. So we'll take them out, and we'll see how they perform. Okay folks, so we're out with the two Thrunite headlights. We're starting off with the TH10. As you can see, it's another dog awful night as usual in the UK. fireworks going off and winding and raining, and yeah, well, so yeah, we started off with the TH10, and we started off on high mode, and as we can see, it's got a reasonably concentrated spot in front of us. And as we move a little bit closer there, and the camera's not really doing it justice. The same problem with these kind of concentrated beam lights, as you can, don't know if you can hear that, something's playing holy hell in the night there, I don't know what it is. That concentrated beam there is just whitewashing the camera out slightly. So we'll just cycle through the modes now. That's when they put the blinky on there. I really don't like that. We can't see the lowest mode because it's not lighting it up. So that's medium low, medium, high, and then that rather irritating blinky thrown in the end. Now we jump to turbo. That's when you start to get this effect of the light a little bit better. So we're just over 2100 lumens there with a very kind of throwy based beam. Remember, we can only hold that for 2 minutes. So let me just pause and switch over now to the TH30. We've got the TH30 now on its lowest mode. As you can see, there isn't really a concentrated spot on there, and then we'll just quickly cycle up now, medium low. Oh, sorry, went past it. Try again. High mode. You see there, there's no concentration of the spot. This is an out and out close range illumination tool, a flooder, if you like. We'll just keep that one there, and I'll just quickly grab the. I'm on high at the moment with the 20. Just getting the 10 fired up next door. Bear with me. So the TH30. I did say 20, sorry, 30. TH30 on high mode. Floody beam. TH10. You can see how the spot is much more concentrated. Gets a lot more on the distance, particularly there on those trees. And those trees there, they're only about 25 meters. So on high mode, the TH30, it's not particularly throwing any great distance. But then again, it isn't designed to do. If you want distance, that's when you want the 10. Move to turbo and it becomes even more pronounced. Just turn the 10 off and we'll go to turbo now on the 30. That's when the effect of this headlight really comes into its own. That's just a phenomenal amount of light. That's 3,000 plus lumens being thrown in a flood all around us. But remember, you can only hold that for 1 minute before. Let me scroll back through to my high mode. High is what it can hold for 90 minutes, which is it 1200 and something lumens. And that's still a pretty respectable amount of light. I mean, if you're in an enclosed space, such as up in your loft with either of these two on high mode, the just bounce back would be ridiculous. Now we'll just move spots and we'll compare them at a slightly different area. So I'll just pause this. So I've just moved spots now, and I've got the TH30. I won't say TH20 again. The TH30 on high. Those trees there, they're only 20 meters. Perhaps 30, 20, 25. Excellent amount of light close range. As we start moving out to that fuzzy patch there, not sure you can particularly see it, we're at 50 meters there, and that's struggling now at that kind of distance. And so we're only on 50 metres. Let's move over to turbo. Yeah, that helps. But we can only hold for 1 minute. See those eyes in the distance there? I don't know what that is. Something watching me from the woods. Hope it's not a werewolf. Probably a fox. Start going any further. Just about see, well, those trees there where you can see the 2 branches, we're probably on 50 metres. Going a little bit further. No, can't do it. Close range. Fantastic. Let me just pause while I grab the 10 from my pocket. Okay, so we've got the TH10 now. That set of eyes is still up there, whatever it is. So that kind of distance there, 25 metres, you can see the much more concentrated spot. Let me just route the 20 out. In fact, I'll put the, I said the 20 again, didn't I? 30. 30 on turbo, 10 on high. I'm getting the battery warning as well on this one now. So let me see if I can get the 30 on high. The 10's just on high there. Massive difference, isn't there? Now, if we start to open up the distance, now if you remember, those couple of trees there, that was where the 30 was starting to reach its limit. Not so with the 10. The 10's easily reaching that, which you would expect it to do. I mean, it's not that particularly far. Let's oh, what's that? It's the eyes again, isn't it? Whatever it is, it's coming towards me. So, jumping a bit further out there, let me turn the, I'm blinding myself still with the other one, sorry, apologise about that. Oh, there we go, fox. Yeah. Off he goes. Yeah, so yeah, we're on high mode. Back out to the sort of 40s, 50s metre, no problem at all. And we can stretch this, and if we jump to turbo, fantastic, absolutely fantastic. It's not making the other end of the leg, but then again, I wouldn't expect it to. So, which one of those two is better? I don't know. You tell me. I mean, let's put them both on again. So just move that around. Which one is better? You decide. Thanks, folks. One last example before I went. There's my car headlights on here, and if we go to the Thrunite TH10, put it on turbo, in comparison with car headlights, it just completely washes out the headlights on your car, and you could drive off this thing. Just thought I'd add that in so you can see as a comparison there when we're talking the relative brightness of these lights. Let me just put the headlights on full beam. Turbo mode. Easily blotting out car headlights on main beam. One last example before I went. There's my car headlights on here, and if we go to the Thrunite TH10, put it on turbo, in comparison with car headlights, just completely washes out the headlights on your car when you could drive off this thing. Just thought I'd add that in so you can see as a comparison there when we're talking the relative brightness of these lights. Let me just put the headlights on full beam. Turbo mode. Easily blotting out car headlights on main beam.